big spot here for the former undisputed UFC middleweight champion, Israel Adesanya, and he's not too emotionally attached to a lot of these results. I expect a big effort out of him here tonight.
You know, John, I love that you teed it up that way, because I was just thinking that for a guy that seemed to be on a rocket ship to the moon, becoming a middleweight champion, he handles adversity as well as anyone I've ever seen. When he lost to Jan Blachowicz, when he tried to become double champion, still even keel. When he lost his championship, even keel. I believe that ability will allow for him to work his way back to a championship opportunity, where I expect him to be very competitive and possibly earn himself the belt back.
And skill for skill, there are a lot of people that still believe he's the best middleweight in the world. A lot of the elite 185-pounders believe that Izzy, and not necessarily Pereira, represent the toughest matchup for them. We'll see how Adesanya fares in this critical matchup here tonight. So here he is, the inimitable former UFC champion, Yuri Prochazka. And I say former, but never lost the belt in the octagon, 13 consecutive wins when injury intervened.
Yuri Prochazka is an absolute savage. This is a guy that made his way into the UFC in a very short period of time, became the champion. He has tremendous power. He has an uncanny ability to find the shot that ends his opponent's night. He's scary. He is a true mixed martial artist, or martial artist, as I say, with the mind of a champion. And it's very exciting to see Yuri Prochazka back in the octagon. And I'm glad you bring up the championship mindset, because anyone who maybe doubted as to whether or not he had the ticker, you got your answers in Singapore at UFC 275. Let's see how it goes for Prochazka here tonight. In the business, Yuri Prochazka steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, he is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Yuri Prochazka.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, so mission accomplished for Yuri Prochazka, first champion out of the Czech Republic, but this man is not resting on his laurels. Married to the game doesn't even begin to describe it. He has worked methodically on every part of his game and believes increasingly that he is becoming as dangerous on the ground as he is on the feet.
Keep your hands up for me. Come on now. Let's move. Let's recompose. Stay focused.
Beautiful win there by Adesanya. You hear this crowd just eating out of his hand, oohing and on every time he advances.
I mean, he just captures your imagination from the walkout to the entrance, when he's in the octagon, the fighting style. He just kind of has that thing that makes you want to stop and stare at Israel Adesanya.
Israel Adesanya gets caught with that punch. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Great technique on the overhand, now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you get the nightcap, will land it right on the spot.
Look for him to throw that overhand here again.
They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
You're all right. You're all right.
Nice leg kick.
Hands on your face.
Well, that overhand, big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here. And now leather.
Hurt him again.
2 minutes to go.
Oh, big punch lands. So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
Take down.
Nice jab by Izzy.
Yeah, that punch was blocked. Oh, clipped him with the left. Adesanya circling now towards the left.
They're about to break.
Under a minute to go in our opening round. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Prochazka. Woo! Israel Adesanya, I don't even know what that was, but it certainly looked pretty, DC. This man brings so many different things to the table as a striker, and I would think would be a very difficult guy for his fellow middleweight contenders to prepare for. 10 seconds to go in the round.
Oh, high kick.
Outstanding back and forth first round. Heading back to the corner now after that round. Israel Adesanya's got a real significant cut above the eye. We'll see if the cut man can stop the bleeding. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round 2. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Pressure. Keep going.
Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Oh, brutal knee to the body. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go and get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him. Oh, he's wobbling now. It's been a crazy fight.
Side kick. Big shot on the feet. Oh, big left hand. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. Israel Adesanya gets tagged by that stiff jab. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean.
Oh, and there it is, maybe the seminal blow, DC.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive wobbly leg.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something. Oh, he dove and he landed. Oh, big shots here.
Oh, he hurt.
Oh, big, big shots here. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something. Oh, he dove and he landed. Oh, big, big shots here. 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 Oh, big, b and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Adesanya.
Gotta be careful here.
20 seconds left to go in round 2. He's having his way with him here. Prochazka gets back up. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, there's the horn. What a round it was, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that nearly got his opponent out of there for good.
Almost finished the fight, but now he needs to reset, right? Don't rush. Go back out into the next round and just try to find that shot again. If he rushes, if he overexerts himself, he will run out of energy and put himself at risk of losing the fight.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so that's the accuracy to land right there. His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight.
Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, big diving punch lands up top. And busy as he looks to improve position here. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Adesanya.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. And there you go, again, half guard.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Oh, right hook attempt, no good. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And...
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
in a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 58 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
All right, so as they say, another highlight for the appreciable reel of the middleweight champ, Israel Adesanya, your winner tonight by knockout.
Adesanya is such a powerful guy and such a big guy that when he lands, he can shut your lights off. Tonight, he gets the job done in spectacular fashion.
Well, the road road to middleweight Golden Glory still goes through Sydney, Australia. Robert Whittaker is the man, and just don't call him Bobby Knuckles, you'll be okay.
I just don't understand how he does not embrace this nickname. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect for Robert Whittaker. But he's one of those guys that doesn't jump off the page. He's one of those guys that you don't look at and go, oh my goodness, this is one of the most dangerous men in the world. But he is. He has unbelievable skill. He has a wrestling background, was able to stay up right against Yoel Romero, world Olympic silver medalist, was able to knock out Jacare Souza. Just a truly tremendous mixed martial artist. Since going to 185, has truly found his groove.
And the Reaper, as they call him, always says the best place to break your hand is inside the octagon. He's done it before. He's not afraid to do it again. Robert Whittaker has stepped into the octagon. This time he wants to leave with that championship belt. Still undefeated, here is Khamzat Chimaev making the walk tonight as a middleweight. A lot of people think eventually he's going to be a UFC champion, and he's got a big fight in front of him tonight.
I mean, this guy's a monster. You know, from his mindset to the way that he competes. Khamzat Chimaev is one of those guys that passes the eye test. The moment you laid eyes on him, you said, this kid has something special about him. He has great wrestling. He has great striking. He has great cardio. The guy has it all. And I'm so excited to once again watch him compete and sit here in his seat and call his fight.
The work ethic has never been an issue, perhaps the diet at times when it comes to getting down to 170 pounds, but this man is a problem and ready to impose his will here tonight. Khamzat Chimaev, ready to reward his supporters once again here tonight. Or tell the tape for this middleweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Middleweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Middleweight Champion of the World, Robert the Reaper Whittaker. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Khamzat Chimaev.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. Right, Khamzat Chimaev back on the proven ground, and you can hear the crowd response with everything that this man does. If he gets a takedown, a huge pop. If he lands a jab, a huge pop. A lot of people feel like in this matchup, though, Khamzat's going to be trying to take the fight to the ground and to work his submission game from there. Let us see how Khamzat approaches the early portions of this particular round. Chimaev's in half guard now.
Now it's his mount.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on the hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Khamzat Chimaev. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? 3 minutes in our opening round. By him there, his opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Straight hand.
Huge block there.
Oh! In a ton of trouble right now.
Knee to the body. Nice counter left there.
Oh!
Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Oh, collar tie.
On the shot. There you go, single leg. Getting the mount here. He's got to be careful here.
Whitaker's in half guard. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round.
Work, I'll stand this up. You need to work.
20 seconds left. Takes his back now. Whitaker getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes. Oh, he got saved by the bell there. He was getting absolutely starched on the ground, grounded and pounded. Thankfully, the horn came at a good time. You see, gingerly, he gets back to his feet. He'll go back to the stool now for 60 seconds. Now the onus is on his corner to try to keep him in the fight. All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here.
He threw that one with all of his power.
Shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight. Oh, nice kick.
Takedown defense is there. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Trying to establish that jab once again.
On point with that jab today.
Whitaker's eye starting to swell now. Nice. Nicely done. Really good vision to block that one. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Big elbow there lands. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he has to try to chase down that quickly. Oh, just opening up on him now. Oh, look at that. Nice shot there by the champ.
Gets to the single collar tie now.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Man, how good is this takedown defense tonight? Pretty good attempt offensively. Oh, big left hand!
Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Chimaev's in half guard. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Less than a minute to go in the round.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him.
Oh, big shots raining down.
This is a terrible position.
seconds winding down in round 2. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Chimaev. Oh, so saved by the bell. He was getting grounded and pounded something fierce there near the end of the round. You see it's going to take him a good chunk of these 60 seconds between rounds just to get back to his feet. So a big moment here at the end of the round. We'll see if he can recover in time to make the walk here for this next round. All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Oh, how about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble, champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
And mixes in a takedown. Why not?
In the half guard. Oh, right into mount. He cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut.
Shred, shred, shred.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, heavy shots raining down. Chimaev's going for the sub here. Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC. Oh, now he bails on the submission. And now he's got the back. 3 minutes to go. Chimaev's back in full mount.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
All right, stay in there, buddy. Recompose. Use your footwork and let's get focused.
We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Well, he's got his back now. Chimaev's going for the rear naked choke. Looks to me like he's got that submission close.
Starting to get deep. Looks like he's going to get the finish.
We might get a stoppage here soon. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, place shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Take that!
Oh, he's going to get him with it. And a tap.
No way, he got out.
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar. The fight looked done, but he loves to fight on.
Well, he was setting up the hooks early and often tonight. Watch for him to try to set it up again here. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now. But he's got to start to protect.
Oh, he is stunned, trying to recover here. How about those 5 minutes? All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your sight. It's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the eye.
That's a successful blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad. Boom! Big jab. He hurt him.
Oh, big diving punch lands on top. Well, this is not football. Targeting is legal, and he is going at that cut, which is getting worse with every passing ground strike. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Back to the stand-up now, both fighters upright. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man, I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting, because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Chimaev's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Whitaker's eye does not look real good right now. It actually is starting to swell shut, so that will be something that bears watching as this fight continues. Both fighters exhausted here. And doing work with the jab. Fourth round here, less than a minute to go. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now, because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to Kimura now.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in.
Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
All right, there's the end of the round. I'm looking over to my left, UFC President Dana White. I think he's making out the bonus check right now. Incredible back and forth action.
Sign the check, boss. These two young men deserve $50,000. Hell, let's give them each $100,000 for the performance that they just put on in one round. Both were hurt. Both were able to withstand the punishment, and I can't wait until the next round gets started.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. This crowd is going sick after what they saw in that previous round. Truly an all-out brawl, seminal moments on both sides, and the fight is still going on. Incredible.
Great moments by both of these fighters. Let's see who can continue down the path and really try and finish this fight.
Hey, stay with the game plan.
Now he's going full mount. He's got to start throwing now. Big right hook there by the champ.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. High fight IQ there as he targets that significantly swollen area. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up. Oh, he's got him in a choke here.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Whitaker's face would have to be classified as a mess. Cut on his cheek, and it's only getting worse. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Under 2 minutes now to decide this one.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Referee took a look at the ringside position after yet another blow hit right on that previously targeted spot. Oh, submission defense holds up again. All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise.
I loved it. I love all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want to see striking.
All right, referee is going to step in here and likely call on the doctor to check out that swelling around the eye. Defensively, he has had a very hard time tonight.
Well, and it's gotten worse because the moment the swelling started, his spirit tells him to keep going forward, but he's getting pieced up.
He's taking a close look, going back to the referee. It's as though he's going to allow the action to continue. Fans like that decision, but for the compromised fighter, maybe got to take some chances now.
He's going to take a lot of chances now because he's got to rush. He cannot be as patient as he intended to be with that amount of swelling.
Whitaker's cut is getting...
Oh my God, he's hurt. He's hurt.
That'll do it! Khamzat Chimaev takes the judges out of it, gets the finish.
Man.
So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's gonna be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
Back inside the arena now, we go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 29 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, so it goes into the books as a TKO win for Khamzat Chimaev. Certainly a happy corner after that performance, and now we'll see what they do with him moving forward, but a performance that deserves to be celebrated.
Absolutely. They should celebrate this. I mean, it's hard when you have a guy like Khamzat who's a perfectionist.
Right.